Hey everyone, I'm Sana. Welcome to my channel Evergreen Arts and Crafts. In my previous two videos, I have teach you how can you make the beaded granny square and how can you attach the thread or yarn on this granny square. Now in this video, I'm going to teach you if you make four of those pieces, how can you make your phone purse or a regular bag, whatever, regular purse or a phone pocket. So I'm taking two of these pieces and we are going to align these pieces any side you like and make sure that they are facing right way like that. Now keep the right side facing inside. I'm going to take this stitch right here before the chain one space. Right there I'm going to attach my thread, and now we are going to match the stitches from the other piece as well. So here is this stitch right here. We're going to pass this through. Now we are going to just go on, match the stitches and keep sewing this one side. We just have to stitch this one side of this granny square. Make sure you match the stitches well. If you like my videos, kindly do comment and like, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now I am just matching the stitches like that, and I am going to keep sewing this piece one side together. I am taking my needle, matching the stitches from the front piece and the back, and I am going to sew this all the way to this one side. Just like that. Just keep going and attach these two pieces together. And hope you will like this video and this bag as well. It's a mobile purse or mobile pocket, whatever you say, whatever you call it. So this is how I'm going to attach it. And then we are going to make a knot at the end, nice and tight knot. And then we are going to snap this off and we are going to light it a little bit so this will get more secure and the threads will not fall out. I'm going to cut to the starting one and light it up. And this is when you open it, your piece is ready. This is how you have to create two pieces after making four of these squares. So after making this, I will need my felt sheet. So if you have any silk cloth or cotton cloth, it will work as well. I have kept this over many colors, but I don't know, I like brown much. So these are the sheets I have. If you have those, you can use it. If don't, you are going to make any kind of, you're going to take silk or cotton fabric and you're going to make a pocket and then you're going to insert it. Because if you're going to insert your phone right now, the beads will scratch your screen and your camera as well. So this is how I have attached the first piece right here. I have glued this on. Don't care about this little bit edge because they are going to join together and this will be okay. So I'm taking my fabric glue and I am going to glue it on all of these sides, and then we are going to attach this on the felt cloth. If you wanted to, you can go ahead and stitch this or any other cloth you have. I'm going to apply the glue but not close to the chains. I am just applying little bit far away from the chains. It's just because we are going to stitch this later, so we don't want sides to get stitched not too much with the glue, right? So I hope you understand. So I'm going to flip this over and now we are going to attach this nicely. Press this down each and every bit and make sure you give it a drying time around 2 to 4 hours. It's a quick dry, but still I think for the safe side I gave it almost like 6 hours. So I am leaving a gap near the chains because we are going to stitch this, and if the chains are going to stick to your cloth, then it will be really hard for you to pass your needle and stitch it. Now on the top side, I would prefer to stitch the chains. It's just because top side is going to be the open area for your phone or your wallet to cross. So this is how we are going to press nicely and give it a nice drying time. So now I am going to leave them to dry, and then we are going to cut those pieces out. Make sure you press this really, really, very nicely, or you can keep a weight on it. Okay, the first piece is cut it out. I'm going to cut down the second piece. Simply just ignore the chains and cut the brown cloth. That's it. Okay, so both of my sheets are now done, and now we are going to attach them together right from the sides. I'm going to take my needle, my thread. You can do a chain stitch from the crochet as well if you wanted to do a chain stitch, but I wanted to attach it. So first I'm going to take my needle from the chain one space, of your first corner, and I'm going to take it out right from the back. Make sure you match those stitches. You must match those stitches together. So now I am not actually over pulling this, I'm not taking it over from the stitches. I am taking my thread under the stitches. So this both chains will come up on the upside and looks good. Okay. Now I am going to pass this through each and every chain like that, and make sure you pull it a little hard so that this will attach nicely and the brown part will be inside. Pass this through nicely like that and close this all the way to the top of the other side. I haven't started from the top side. It's just because I am easy to work one half and then the other half. So you are going to stitch this all the way from this bottom to the top side like that. Alright, my piece has been done. Now we are going to close the other side, but first we have to close this right from the top. And now the closing part is right here, the chain one space right there. So I'm going to secure it for like 3 to 4 more stitches. It's just because obviously you're going to put your cell phone inside. You're going to take it out and then again put it inside. So this part has to be a little strong from the opening side. So it will be a longer time use. This is how we are going to just pass the thread from inside of some of the threads. I'm finding a really tiny spot here where I can make a knot. This is because the silk, the nylon thread is quite thick, and we have to make sure that when you make a knot, it should not be seen, not be visible. So here I make a knot right here. I'm going to pass through a couple of more stitches to make it more secure, because obviously you are taking a lot of time making this bag. So make sure you really make it strong so that the stitching won't open. I don't know why I'm getting so nervous right now to voice over my work. I don't know why. I really don't. Anyways, so here you can see I'm passing this through all the way right here. I'm making one more knot again for the safe side, and we are going to pass this from inside out, and right here inside I'm going to make one more knot. I know you are going to be, how many knots do you want to make? But I wanted to make it more secure. Okay, my knot is done, and now I'm going to light it up and make it a secure here like that. And now we are going to stitch the other side as well. Make sure to match the stitches correctly so your piece will look really good. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel please. Now my sleeve is ready. I'm going to put my phone in, and voila, how pretty. You can go ahead and add magnetic button or a velcro inside if you wanted to. I don't think I needed that. So now I'm going to add the chain on the side. You can make a beaded string, you can make a crochet handbag handle, whatever you prefer. I prefer this chain. So now I'm going to apply the chain. You can add the beads into your chain. Many options are for available for the belt. And now we have there, this is the corner, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces on the side we have. So I'm going to attach in between of these two right there. If you wanted to, you can go ahead, put your chain here and make some couple of stitches from your thread, or you can go ahead and get the jump ring. So I would prefer a nice strong jump ring to get into it, but obviously I don't have it right now, so I add 2 jump rings from this part here. So add your first jump ring. Now you're going to take your other jump ring, you're going to pass the jump ring through the same area right there nicely, and then after we nicely put both of the jump ring on the same area, we're going to add our chain into these jump rings. So add your chain into this jump rings, and we are going to close the jump ring. So because of the weight of these beads on your cell phone and your things, I prefer to add, the thicker jump ring if you have a nice one. If you don't have, add 2 to 3 jump rings as per your need. Make sure you close your jump rings really well. It's just because otherwise it will fall out. And now you can see these two are quite strong together. I'm going to take a long chain, as long as you want it to, depends on your need, and then you're going to cut your chain and you're going to fix it right exact on the other side. And this is how your pouch, your phone bag, your phone pocket, your phone sleeve looks like. There, this is how it looks like. I hope you liked it. If you wanted to make it more stronger, here you can see we have the jump ring. You're going to count your 6 or 7 chains, and then at the top of this you're going to add 1 stitch from the thread, so it will make it more stronger. Or you wanted to add 1 more jump ring, you can go ahead and add the jump ring along with the chain, depends on your need, but I like it that way. So I hope you have enjoyed today's tutorial. For more videos, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you everyone for your love and support. Take care. Bye bye.